Hello guys, welcome to today's episode on our channel. Today we just want to show you how to use the silver crest pressure pot. I had promised to show you how to appropriately use this device. This kitchen equipment are meant to make life actually very easy for us in the kitchen. And of course, like I would tell you, for you to be able to use all these devices, you need to know how to cook a particular food recipe first, which today we want to make spaghetti noodles. And you need to know how spaghetti is made first of all. Then you also have to know how these devices operate or work for you to be able to combine the cooking process with the device operation. Once you know the two of these facts, then you can use the device. So let us head straight into the content of today, which is how to appropriately use the silver crest pressure cooker. And we're going to start right from the scratch by making chicken pepper soup, still from the silver crest pressure pot. After which we are going to use that sauce to make our spaghetti noodles. And we're going to use our silver crest blender to blend our pepper mix, which is just the onions and the pepper in there. Like I would always tell you, the silver crest is always available. This is a 9525 model, and recently we brought in the customized model, which we are still preparing how to show you how that one operates differently from this one. And let me tell you too that the customized model operates like the likes of Vitamix, the likes of Gucci Mix, the likes of NutriBullet. Those are really advanced blender. You can get that one for 65,000 naira, the customized one. So the chicken is ready. It has been washed thoroughly. We are just going to toss it into the pressure pot. After which, we are going to get our pepper mix and then every other ingredient into it, and then we are going to allow it to bring out its own chicken water. The chicken has its own sauce, so we don't have to put water first. We just have to put the pressure pot in a kind of a saute operation. Like, we just have to press the preset function, and allow it to heat up. Thereby is going to allow the chicken to bring out its own water, and then we are going to put it into operation. First of all, let me also tell you how the pressure pot works. You see this lid here? There is the seal and then the valve release point, where you're going to see on the side of the lid, you're going to see a dot. So you're going to turn your valve outlet to the seal direction when you cover the lid on the pressure pot. And after you're done cooking, you're going to turn it back to the open valve point, which you're going to see something like three like an umbrella kind of stuff by the other side, which I've just turned to show you. So once you turn it to this other side, it is going to release the pressure, and then that is where, or then you can open the pressure pot. You have to be very careful because the pressure is really very high. It could give you a third-degree burn, so you have to be very careful when you are opening the lid. Okay, so let's just sit, relax, and watch out how we are going to prepare the chicken pepper soup. Mix. I'm gonna throw them in, put in our curry, our thyme, our salt to taste, seasoning. We're going to also add the soya spice. We're going to also add the garlic powder, the ginger powder, everything you need to prepare this chicken. You're just gonna stir it, and you not add any water. You allow it to produce its own water by itself. So you're going to just put the pressure pot on the preset function, which is chicken, and you're not going to cover it. You're going to allow it to heat up for a bit to produce its own water, after which you are going to add some cups of water, as you're going to see as it progresses. So I'm going to add some, let's say 2 cups of water. Then I'm going to cover the lid and allow it to get steamed up for 10 minutes. Chicken is going to cook for 8 minutes, sorry, rather, after which we are going to take them off, and then we will be ready for the spaghetti. So just watch, see how I go through it, and then enjoy. I hope you're following through every step we are taking. And if this is something you are interested in, kindly hit the subscription button, continue to share and like our content, because by so doing, you're going to encourage us to continue to bring out more content like this in future that is going to be of benefit to the YouTube community. So we really appreciate your like, your subscription, and your share. Also, comment your thoughts on what you feel we're doing. If you're doing it the right way, if you're doing it the wrong way, we will appreciate your comments. So, like I was saying before, once you have prepared your chicken and everything inside, you have to cover the lid. And once you cover it, you're going to put it on the seal direction. So, first thing, you find a way to cover it, you cover the pot, which I'm trying to show you. You're going to cover it, then you direct it to the seal direction. It is on seal, and you will allow the program to run for 8 minutes. So you're going to press the chicken function and allow it to run for 8 minutes. Once the program is ready, it is going to start counting down, and it will change to P. From there, it's going to count down, and once the pressure is released slowly, and after the pressure is fully released, it's going to change to BB with some sound, which you're going to use to know that your cooking is ready, meaning you have to now manually help to release all the pressure. So that is how the pressure cooker basically works. So the program now is set to 12 minutes. That is chicken operation. It's going to start running on this, and you're going to allow it. Once 12 minutes is done, it's going to build pressure and begin to release, which is how this device work basically. So the pressure operation is still running. We are just waiting for it to show the P, like I said. So the P option is now shown, a big command is now shown, meaning that the operation it was given to operate has been fully accomplished. So from here we are going to have some time down. The time down is going to count, and after which we will see it drop to 0 and then to the BB, and then we are going to have our chicken pepper soup ready. So we're just going to wait for the time down to go down to the 0 and then the BB. So it's changing to 7. It's going to go this way till it gets to 0, the BB, and then the chicken pepper soup is ready. At this point, it has changed to the BB, so we are going to wait for me to reduce the pressure. I'm releasing the pressure slowly. So you have to be very careful while doing this so you don't get burnt. I'm going to release the pressure, and once I feel like there is no other pressure coming out again from the pressure cooker, I can safely open the lid
And mind you, when you're opening the lid, there is a better way
Video
to
classic.
do that. You have to open it carefully and then take it off by the side. Do not place your hands directly above the pot so you don't get burned. So you open it this way by your side. That way you protect your arm or your hand from getting
So you
burned.
see the way I take
As
open
you
am.
can see, the
You no go
chicken
open am
pepper
expose
soup
your hand o.
is
You expose your hand, you go collect.
ready. Looks colorful, yummy. And we are going to take off the chicken. So we get ready to saute our onions. So right now I just put in the scent leaf because I want it to be still fresh. So while I am taking off the lid, the pressure pot is still on the warm function, which means it is still going to remain this hot. So I'm going to just toss in my scent leaf like I've done to give it some flavor and not get burnt. So I can also get something from out of the nutrients out of the pressure pot, out of the cooking. Sorry. So it looks nice, right? Good. So this is something you don't have to stress yourself over. You can just do things at the convenience of your home. If you have visitors, you can just quickly take this recipe, make it ready, and your visitors will enjoy without you just sweating anything. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the chicken, and then in a jiffy, we will be ready to make the
It's on
spaghetti.
one
This was just an
way.
introduction to us making the spaghetti,
So
and this is where I'm going to see the chicken has
this is the
accomplished
time
its
to
own
start fighting
purpose.
now.
To prepare our spaghetti, first I'm going to pour in the oil, and I'm putting the silver crest pressure cooker on the preset button, meaning that is I'm going to allow it to just heat up enough for me to just saute the onions, put all other ingredients in there, and then I'm going to pour in my spaghetti, then put in the right amount of water, cover it, and allow to steam for how many minutes? 8 minutes. After 8 minutes of steaming, your spaghetti is going to be ready. Trust me, and it's going to be very delicious. So, if you are interested in knowing the right amount of water that was used to cook this spaghetti, I want you to drop in the comment section water. If you don't do it, I'm not going to tell you. These things takes precision and intuition for you to be right. If you feel you can do it, then you can go the long route to try it out yourself, make mistakes yourself, learn yourself. But if you want me to show you or tell you, just type in the comment section water. And again, I would like us to tell us where you're watching this recipe from. Right now, this video is being shot here in Nigeria, so you can tell us where you're watching from. Let's share the love, continue to share our content, continue to, if you're just new on this channel, subscribe and like what we're doing. It's a way of showing that you appreciate what we're doing, and it's going to make us to shoot more interesting video. So it's just the normal process of sauteing the tomato, all the spices you're interested in using. You're going to use them here, and you're going to toast the spaghetti in. Put the right amount of water, like I said. Cover the lid. Put it on the seal. Make sure your pressure lid is always on it, and everything is going to set. Okay. So you just follow the process I'm going through right now, and we're all going to be fine. So the same process we saw with chicken pepper soup is the same process we're going to see with fresh with the spaghetti making. So once the command had been given for it to operate, we're going to wait for the countdown to start counting down. And once the countdown is ready, the spaghetti will be ready for us to release the pressure, and then everything is going to be set, and we will be ready to have our spaghetti. So we're just going to wait for it to start counting down to zero,
and then the BB sign will show. Then we're going to release the pressure, and then our chick. Oh wow, I'm saying chicken too much. Our spaghetti noodles will be ready. So you saw that process like I had explained, and this BB function you're seeing showing here, it keeps the pressure pot automatically at the warm function. So if you keep this plugged in for throughout the day, your food is going to stay warm even after 24 hours. So our spaghetti is ready, really soft. And guys, when I had this spaghetti, it was really spicy. It was heavenly. You can just follow the principles we have outlined here, prepare your own, and I assure you, you're going to enjoy this recipe. So continue to like our content, share, and subscribe. Next time, I'm going to show you other recipes you can prepare with the pressure pot, especially in this subsidy economy removal. There are things you should be using in your kitchen, and there are appliances you should not be using. So do what's best for you.